Okay. The Gospel of the Lord. I'm told that Kiernan and Michaela first met in a poli-sci class at the university. He remembers it. She doesn't. He thought she was cute. And when he started seeing her everywhere, and they started talking, and both of them obviously enjoyed it, well, the next step was only natural. Kiernan hung a roll of paper from the ceiling of her dorm room, tied a string to it, and when she opened the door, the paper unfurled, proudly displaying, "Michaela, would you like me to cook dinner for you at my place?" And accidentally knocking down a china doll from Michaela's dresser. The phrasing was awkward, the presentation was bad, and the invitation was irresistible. Michaela told me that her response was, "You could have just asked." But the result is right here in front of us. They usually didn't send fancy greeting cards back in Jesus' day. Jesus' friends probably didn't use an elaborate prank to get his attention to come to the wedding feast at Cana. They just asked. He came, and he was the best wedding guest ever. Invite him to your marriage, too. When you're married, there will be times like the time my mom and dad went on a 20th anniversary second honeymoon to Italy. These are the times when everything is wonderful, when life is going well, when the kids are happy and behaving, when you're on vacation, or when you're home from work and the mere sight of your husband or your wife or your family makes you happy. Well then, invite Jesus to your marriage. He has brought you together in marriage. He's the one who led you past all those other people who you could have married to each other. The one who led Michaela to say yes to Kiernan's absurd invitation instead of just drowning it in laughter or refusal. Jesus would like nothing better than to be invited to your marriage to join in your happiness. When you're married, there will also be times, like the time when my mom and dad got into a fight over something tiny and went to see their spiritual director about it. These are the times when everything is awful, when someone dies, or when the kids are acting like spoiled brats, when you're exhausted from work, or when the last person you want to see is the one whose face you see every day. Well then, invite Jesus to your marriage. He's the one who will help you be faithful to your promises to each other. Michaela, when you're angry or upset or confused, Jesus would like nothing better than to be a part of your marriage, to give you the grace you need to love Kiernan anyway. Kiernan, when you are lazy or overworked, when the last thing you want to do is to take the time or the effort or the listening skills to really love Michaela, Jesus would like nothing better than to be a part of your marriage, to help you suffer for your wife the way he suffered on the cross. Jesus knows what it's like to lose a rib for his wife, and in his own time, he'll help you learn that too. It's not hard to invite Jesus to your marriage. Just ask. Take the time to pray together, even if it's a few Hail Marys or a Divine Mercy chaplet. Take the time to tell Jesus what's on your mind about your spouse. Consider becoming a part of his marriage feast by coming to Mass during the week, not just on Sundays. Take time to thank Jesus for all the delightful and crazy moments that come along. They'll be even better than paper invitations rolling down from the ceiling. Just ask and invite Jesus to your marriage. Do whatever he tells you, and then he will turn water into wine.